everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today, on the Small Business Series, I'm bringing you Jheri J, My Natural Hair Life. And I just want you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your company.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jheri J, and I am a YouTuber, and my channel is about natural hair, all things natural hair. Mainly, I focus on helping, people who struggle with their natural hair. But I do like product reviews and, any other things within the natural hair community. Yeah, I can't think about it right now, but yeah, my channel is at Jheri Johnson, and the company name is My Natural Hair Life.
Why did you start your business?
Well, it didn't start off as a business, honestly. It started off as a habit, or like a hobby, right? Because I was into learning about my hair, and honestly, like I said, the channel didn't start off as an actual business until I got some feedback where, the information I was really putting out was actually helping people. And I was like, okay, well, I need to shift my mindset a little bit. Not only make it rewarding for myself, but how can I reach more people or help more people? And I think a lot of small businesses start off that way, where it kind of starts off a little selfish until you realize when somebody tell you, you can actually make an impact within your niche. So it didn't start off as a business. It truly started off as a selfish hobby that I just wanted to share with everybody.
Okay, so starting off as a hobby, growing into a business, what lessons have you learned?
I wouldn't say that I learned really tough lessons like other business owners, but I can say just being putting yourself out there, regardless if you do it on social media or not, you kind of got to develop this thick layer of skin, right? Because everybody's not going to like what you do. Everybody's not going to like what you say. Everybody's not going to agree with your point of view. So you kind of just got to be like, okay, I'm okay with you disagreeing with me, but I'm going to hold to my guns, right? Because there's so many people out there in the world, and it's when you first start off, right? Once you hear that first no, you take a step back. You're like, okay, what am I doing wrong? When it could be 1,000 people behind that one no that's just waiting for you to approach them or come in front of them. So you kind of do got to develop a layer of skin that nobody can pierce through.
Okay, tell us how your business has grown because you're talking about the natural hair part. I want to hear about your t-shirts and I want to hear about your videography because you're the one who makes me look good in all my videos. You hound me if I don't have enough. You let me know if something's wrong. So kind of tell people about those parts of your business too.
Well, as far as the natural hair part, because there's so many pieces to it, right? Especially when you're a creator, there's the technical side, and I mean within any business, right? There's the front of the store where it seems like the glitter, right? But behind the scenes, you're the admin, you know what I mean? So you're your own secretary, you're your own marketer. So it's so many pieces to it. But as far as the natural hair side of it goes, it's truly just telling my personal story and what works for me. What I came to realize is that everybody's natural hair is unique, right? And stuff that I put out there may not work for other, women. But again, I just gotta hold true to my experience. And I would say with any type of business, you only stick to what you know. You don't talk about what you don't know, because believe me, you get called out on it real fast. The other side to it is the social media part of it, the influencer, the stuff that people don't see, like you said, the editing, the keyword research, the SEO, how to actually get yourself in front of your ideal customer, right? So that is another skill in a full-time job that you have to be okay with taking on. right? And a lot of it is probably, I would say 95% of like giving your time, and then probably less than 5% of like receiving a reward for it. And at some point in your journey, you have to be okay with putting more out than what you're going to receive in return if you truly want to be successful in the beginning.
Definitely. You're
As
speaking a lot
far
to
as,
passion.
yeah, exactly. As far as like the t-shirt line goes, that's just part of like the natural hair thing. I don't really know how to um, express fully in my videos like the inspiration side of natural hair, because when it boils down to it, it's really not the hair that's the problem. It's people's self-esteem. So I developed the t-shirt line to kind of inspire women to, just look down and just know that you're beautiful if you're not hearing it from like, the people you want to hear it from, right? And it truly is only your opinion that matters. So the t-shirt line came out of me trying to solve the problem of how do I really get people's self-esteem up? Because when you really have a conversation with people, it's really not the hair. It's deeper than that. And that problem's been there for years. And sometimes you have to be okay with not solving everybody's problem.
Okay. So how many t-shirts, it's t-shirts and bonnets, I believe. And is there anything else? And then where can they find it?
So it's a combination of things. It's at mynaturalhairlife.com. Mugs, t-shirts, bonnets. We're gonna go into like children clothing soon. It's a combination of things. But it's really just not the merch. It's the message that's displayed on whatever you prefer, whether you prefer it in a coffee cup or a water bottle or on a t-shirt, like you said.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. You went into this a little bit earlier, but what does your team look like?
So my team right now is only a women of three, myself included. I have a young lady who is running a Facebook group, and then I have another lady who's coming on who's going to be doing some we call it contact marketing on Twitter, and LinkedIn for me. So it's a really small team, and honestly, when you do have a team, you can't expect for them to give 110% like you do, unless you're sharing 110% of the reward. So that's another side to business that's that you have to learn and develop your skills in.
Well, what would you like people to know about your company?
What would I like people to know about my company? That's a really, really great question. um I would say that hard work is probably you know the main thing that I put in, even though it's my passion. It's a lot of things that I do that's not my passion, um that I hope to like reveal in another series, not on my main channel but on a separate channel, to give those people who like, hey, I want to own a business, I want to do this, um the real picture of like how that actually looks. You know what I'm saying? Like the behind the scenes of the sweat and tears that go into like developing a business. And I say that because everybody's not meant to own a business. What if you can be an asset to someone who owns a business? You know what I'm saying? So through my company, I kind of want to show um, just the realness of it. Like we see a lot of like small businesses like this, and people talk about like, their accomplishments and stuff. But not often do you hear about the struggle, or not often do you actually see the struggle. Um, and I want to show that everybody's just not meant to be a business owner, right? You just have to find out like where your talent lies, and take it from there. What if you can be, the secretary, and make the business 10 times profitable, and that increases your income. You get what I'm saying? So I don't technically want to flaunt or like just show the bling and glamour with my business. I want to show the struggle and the hard work and the self-doubt process that people go through when it comes to developing, a business. So it wouldn't per se be from my business, but through, my journey eventually.
That would definitely be a good series because it's not easy at all. But no, thank you so much for coming today. I definitely appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Where can we find you?
Well, you can find me on all social media sites at Jheri Johnson. Jheri is spelled Jheri, and then Johnson, the common spelling. Yeah, but I'm on all social sites at that name under my legal name.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. And look forward to a couple more companies coming in this series. And Jheri, I will talk to you later. Bye.
All right. Have a good day now.